Okay, good afternoon. We are looking at inventory management. This is from the exam question paper. But of course, what is important here is that we need to know and understand the aspect of inventory, what it means. Inventory means stock. And of course, we are now looking at different types of questions that come. Of course, there are three models that are there as we look at inventory management. Okay, so now getting down to the questions. Okay, these are multiple questions that came for this the Government University January exam. Okay, then getting down to the first question says what is the appropriate forecasting method for the following scenario? The Standard Brands developed a new type of outdoor paint. The company wishes to focus sales based on new housing stats. So that's a casual or associate method. So the forecasting method that is appropriate when time series has no significant trend or cyclical or seasonal effect is just a moving average. Okay. And then we getting down to the other one where we are simply saying that okay, in order to increase the responsibleness or forecasting made using the moving average, the number of data points will be increased. Then we are going down to the other one here. What's the advantage of exponential smoothing compared to moving average? This one, exponential uses the past data, the last period's forecast and actual data, which is on C. And then getting down to the other one, which of the following statement about forecasting is true? So the judgment, the answer is B. The judgment methods are designed particularly for situations in which historical data are lacking. And then the other one on question 6, the mean absolute deviation is used to measure the forecast accuracy, which is on C. Then the goal of the EOQ, which is or Q, is actually to minimize the sum of ordering and holding costs. That is the answer is E on that one. Now, in a supermarket, every Monday morning restocking of shelves by bread vendor is just an example of the fixed order interval, which is the answer is D. Now, which of the following is the assumption of the EOQ? The one which is not an assumption is that the quantity discounts are available. This one is not an assumption. Then in the basic EOQ model, if the annual demand doubles, the effect is the fact that the EOQ will increase by approximately 40%. What we mean is that our EOQ in inventory, if we have an example, if it was because the formula for EOQ is given by this. So if the initial EOQ was actually like this, our annual demand was 10,000, and then we have our S was 50, all other things remain the same, and our holding cost was 2. And then if it doubles, meaning that we have 2 times 10,000 multiplied by 50 divided by 2, then the square root answer here, the initial one will be 70707. So if our annual demand doubles, it will be our EOQ, it will equal to 2 multiplied by 20,000, okay? Then multiply by 50, then over 2, meaning that our EOQ in this manner is going to give us 2 multiplied by 20,000 by 50 divided by 2, and square root answer it to give us 1,000. So the increase here is going to be what? What goes on here, we are going to simply say it was initially EOQ 707, the initial one. Then the other EOQ will actually be 1,000. So now what's the percentage change? It will be 1,000. So percentage change. Okay, so we are going to simply say this one will be 1,000 minus 707 over 707 by 100%. So 1,000 minus 707 is actually 293 over 707 by 100. So we are getting about approximately 40%. Okay, 40%. So the change will be approximately 40%. All right, so this is why we have gone for that. Then the other one, getting down to question 11. Okay, they given the same demand, setup, ordering, and all that. The EOQ calculated using non-instantaneous replacement would be greater or equal to the EOQ if non-instantaneous replenishment was assumed. Okay, so now question 12, we're saying in a 2-bin system, the amount contained in the second bin is equal to the reorder point. So the answer should be A there. In a basic EOQ, if lead time increases, lead time does not affect EOQ because the EOQ here, there is no aspect of lead time. It's just calculated using this formula. So we're simply saying it remains the same. So the need for self-to-stock can be reduced by operation that reduces the lead time. The reason is simple because our self-to-stock is equal to Z value, then multiplied by the standard deviation of demand, multiplied by the square root of lead time. So if lead time reduces, if LT reduces, means, okay, SS reduces, the self-to-stock also reduces. So which of the following products would be most up to involve this use of a single period model is as the fresh fish. Okay. In a two-bean system, amount contained in the second bean is equal to reward point. This question has been repeated. Okay. Same as question 12 and question 16. All right. So getting down to question 18, in a basic classification, items which account for 60% of okay, 60% of the, all right, it is item C. They account for 60%. Okay, that's item C. Okay. Now, the EOQ model is most relevant for determining the fixed order quantities. Okay, so fixed order quantity, we need to know how we are going to order on the fixed basis, economic order quantity on the fixed base, 2DS, then over C. So, okay, this is about what we need get. And then in a supermarket, every Monday morning, the restocking is this question, the restocking, it is a fixed order interval. So restocking simply means it's a fixed order interval. So we are looking at the fixed order interval. Okay, so that question is also on question 8, the fixed order interval. All right, so this is the restocking, the fixed order interval. All right, so that is just about what we have there. Only that that one. Then a single count program will usually require a item be counted more frequently than annually. Okay. So in a basic EOQ model, if the lead time increases, lead time does not affect the EOQ, so it will remain unchanged. So now here we are simply saying our EOQ for question 23 is equal to 2DS over C. So meaning that our EOQ will actually get down to our 2 multiplied by the demand is 50. All right. Then, of course, multiplied by our S is 15 over what we have as holding cost, which is 2. So meaning that we can say 2 multiplied by 50 multiplied by 15 divided by 2, the square root. So it's approximately 28. The answer is D. And then the introduction of quantity discount will only occur, okay? So the introduction of quantity discount will cause the optimal order quantity to be greater. So when they're giving you a discount, you can order more units of a commodity. Okay, then here, if the average demand for inventory is 200, they want us to find the order point. Order point is equal to expected demand during lead time plus the safety stock. So our order point is actually expected demand during lead time is daily demand, okay, which is 200 multiplied by lead time of 3 in this case, then plus a safety stock of 100. So our order point in this case will be 700 units. So this is our order point. Okay, so this is basically on what goes on when looking at the main questions to do with inventory, starting from here on these multiple choice questions for the inventory management questions that came. All right. So this is just about this exam. On the first part of it, 3/4 of the compulsory questions came on inventory management. Okay. Then we can build up a bit now, getting down to the other one. So the other one that we're going to look at now is the aspect of the other topic, which will be this topic on topic number, question 4 was on aggregate. So these ones will be in separate way so that so this one is on aggregate planning. Then the other one, this one was on MPS, which is master production schedule. And then this one was on shop floor planning. Okay, so this one was shop floor planning. Right, so what goes on here is that we need to consider what we need to know. And this one was on forecasting. Okay, so this one was on forecasting. And then the main part of the first one was on inventory. So we can now get to go for the other one. All right. So we'll go for the master production schedule. All right. So the main card here on this one is on what we have looked at concerning the first part, which was majority of the questions here came on inventory. So the first part of this multiple choice was main questions. Okay, these questions were on the inventory and forecasting. So that was the first part of the question. All right, so now we'll get down to the other one. All right. Okay, so we can get down to the other one. The other one we are going to look at here will be on the master production schedule, which is MPS. All right. So for this first part on inventory, it is done like this. So we'll go for another topic from this exam paper that we are looking at. All right. So this one, we can go for the other one. But in the meantime, for the multiple choice, we can end for now. Then we'll go to the other topic, which is called master production schedule. Okay.